Alright. Hello, everyone on YouTube, and welcome again, everyone on Twitch. Yeah, I'm not happy with how that one turned out. Let's try again. This time with bigger. That's a little bit better. You want, like, big bulgy part there, sticking out. And that's separating the hand. You can have some joint there, but it's gonna look bad if it's not properly muscled together. Okay, I'm gonna quickly put on Chaz. Aside from the hotel stay, my expense claim for this rotation is ready. Nice. Hog. Okay. So, I'm gonna zoom in on the claw thing. I have to take a second. So I'm gonna do that. I have to help the wife with the daughter. She just got out of her cast, and, restless nights have been a thing. So, I'm gonna just need a second, and we're gonna do that. I'll see you in a minute. What? Cookie? I totally snuck a cookie while the mic was off. I'll eat another one. Because you paid for one. But it's funny because I already ate a cookie right when you redeemed that. But that's funny because I totally did get myself a snack. I wanted a snack too, so it works out. Okay. Excuse me. Holy crap. Was Maui done? Yeah, she rated server. Good choice. we go. Again, never change. Knowing there's something strange, feeling a general vibe. Here is some in this place, nothing fine. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Why? Okay, is it? See, I wanna you like put on. I wanna make it so I can skip this one. It's a great song, but the lyrics are cringe as fuck. Maybe I want to do this stuff on the bottom separate. We'll do it in passes, actually. We'll do a main base color, and I'll like skip this bottom bit, the stuff at the back. And then I'll do a back color pass, and then I'll do front color pass, and then I'll do all of the shading on top of that. I think that makes sense. There's a fall from the original place. Okay, so creepy hand. Eh. Nice. I think it needs to go different on this side. Or like that. Oh my god, the fucking hell. So pretty. Oh wait, I said I wasn't gonna do those ones. Okay, we're just gonna do this one in like a pass, like that. Show us your fang.
Hi Charlie, I hope you have fun tonight.
Welcome in, Charlie. How's it going? It's nice to see you. I'll be comfy? Yeah. I'm glad it's comfy. I have freaking... Hello, Artamis. I'm glad you like my bot so much, Charlie. If I could. You know... Meow. What are we drawing?
Stranger VT, I hope you have fun tonight.
Here, I'll show you. I'll show you in a second. I'm gonna change up the shape of this arm thing. I don't like how it turned out. It is a commission for a friend for a D&D monster. Holy crap, I am struggling with this elbow. And as soon as I'm done this, I'll zoom out and I'll let you see progress so far. Yeah, that's probably fine. I'm definitely gonna need to go back through on this layer in some spots, but I think it'll be fine. I'll show you in just a second. But yeah, it is. It's heckin' fun. And it means that I get to do designing for creepy crap like this. It's like a freaking blood orb monster thing. It's heckin' cool. What would be a cool color for... There's so much red. Belle, why aren't you in chat? I mean, look for a good accent color. Oh my goodness, for the red. Not that. See, I thought purple. Maybe I do like that. Like a bright fucking purple eye. Okay, now imagine this. Just imagine it. Not like boom. That's too loose. Right? Right? I think purple looks nice. I could probably should just make it like a very dark color. Right? Maybe make it like a black. Yeah, I think I like that. It's like, I'm gonna probably nuke this layer and start it again and just use this as a reference, but like... something like that. And then... in... I got nuked 2 layers now. And then it'd be like a very, very dark red. Yeah, something like that. And it'd just be like... kinda like this. That's not quite the right color. This, but more this way. A bit blacker. Yeah, like that. Maybe not as red. A little less red. Less saturated. Yeah, like that. Creepy. I see you spamming that. You like it? Yeah, I think it's coming along well. I wonder if she could hear my mouse clicking. Okay, yeah, something like this. And then obviously with the shading and stuff on it, I think it would look really cool. Yeah. Okay, so we have to nuke those 2 layers, because those aren't gonna and make them again. But I have them as reference, so... I'm gonna actually take this color, move it a bit darker. And make a new layer. Getting the right color black is so hard. I can hear the mouse clicks, yeah, not too distracting. I just thought it'd be funny. Because I wonder if you heard me clicking the emote. Maybe I was trying to be subtle or something. Excuse me. What did I do? This isn't lined up. It should be like here. But it's tilted, so I think it's fine. I don't know what that stands for. You may need to send me that in DMs so that I know what that means, because I don't know what that means. Keck. Kure! Go to bed. It's like, what, 5 in the morning? Go to bed. Kure! Chaz Dono and Friends? Heck yeah! Oh, yeah, Chaz Dono and Friends. Cool. I like Chaz Dono and Friends. They're only one of my favorite indie bands. I'm heavily biased though, I will say. Yeah, I hear through the grapevine that they got a new vocalist or whatever to do Moss parts and dialogue and stuff. So yeah, I heard that was kind of cool.
Oh, it's Maui. How are you this morning?
I am here now. Welcome, Maui. What do you mean you're here now? We haven't seen you yet. I can I can't spam emojis here. I know, it's so sad. Wait, why do we have an extra view? Did you come in as 2 viewers again? Or did Kure show up? Keck. I don't mean to call out lurkers, I'm joking, by the way.
Hey Mononex, this is going to be a fun stream tonight. I hope you enjoy
I hope
it.
the evening is going well. It is going great! Welcome in, welcome in. How is your evening going? I've had a crazy awesome day. A lot of unexpected random crap today. Yeah. I was not expecting today to go the way it did, and it was honestly really freaking amazing. Well, also I got to see a cute picture of Iggy today. That made me happy. Iggy is so freaking cute. I'm really happy I had a good... Thank you, Maui. Yeah, there's a few times today that I didn't know that it would hold through, but overall I've had a really nice day. Be nice if my bestie talked to me more, but she's like busy, sleeping or something. Or having a life. How dare she? I'm teasing Maui. Just so you know. Like, it's okay. Eat a cook... and a okay. I'm also, by the way, Maui, just... I've hinted a few times...
Lothrai the Donut, this is going to be a fun stream tonight. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, Artamis. What I was trying to say, holy shit, thanks for interrupting me, is, I have not so suddenly hinted that you need to reach out and ask me about the head pat redeem so I can tell you things that I can't say right now about the head pat redeem. Of course, you don't fucking get it. Coco. There's a good reason why I haven't done it yet. And I want to tell you about it. But you need to initiate that conversation. That's fine though. If you don't want to talk about it, I don't really... I mean, I do care. If you don't want to talk about it, I'm not gonna make you. I don't have it, mix it up. I know how to do it. I don't have mix it up. And I don't know how much I want to use a bot that isn't Artamis. I can connect Artamis to OBS. That's really not hard. Like, that's the easy part. I have my fucking Steam Deck thing is connected to OBS. It's the same way. No, it's not that I don't... It's just that I don't want to... It's not that I don't want to do it, Maui. I told you, you just ask me outside of stream. I want to tell you and I can't. 'Cause I'm live. Jesus Christ. 1 second, viewers. I have to go text a grumpy Mawile so she understands why I'm waiting. 1 second. Freaking guy. You're not wrong. So the thing is I could... Like, you're right. You're right. I could make a head pat Artemis redeem, and only... You guys can only head pat her. I mean, in theory, I could do both. Are you really gonna make me do this, like, right now? For real? You know I don't have... So then, it's literally, you haven't wanted to do it. I do want to do it. What the fuck is going on with my foot? It isn't that I don't want to do it. I sent you why I don't want to do it. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to have to do it like 3 times. Thing is if I do it that way, I'm gonna have to do it one way for me, one way for Artemis, and then do it again another time for Artemis and another time for me. It's just gonna be a pain when I could do it once. Fucking... Okay. Okay, Maui. Fucking... Okay. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. I don't have Mix It Up. Which part of that don't you understand? Why is there no transparent one? Okay, streaming, miscellaneous, crap, what the hell? Sona's accessories, there we go. Okay. Yup. Yup. Okay, now I need to just open this and do this. Then go streaming, Sona's accessories, head pat hand, and then we're gonna go to Artemis's Sona, and we're gonna put this there, and do there you go. There you go. Now it's gone. Okay, what were we doing? We're arting. And then I need to go here, go here, go here, go here, go here. Wait, how did I do this one again? This is source visibility. Okay, here, here, drag that there. We're gonna call this Art Head Pat. Okay. Scene is Artamis Sona. Source is Head Pat GIF. Okay. And then I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go here. I imagine the pets will make a clunk 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 sound. Yeah, probably. Right, and then there. And then there. And then there. And then there. And then this one is this one and this one. Alright.
Welcome back, Jamie. I hope you have fun.
Maui is fighting me. So now there's a this end of this. You're welcome, Maui. Here you go. Here you go. There's your Artemis head pat. You're welcome. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Does this work? Holy shit, it does. Nice. Maui insisted. You know, just again for Maui. There you go. There you go. I hope you're happy. There you go. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hi, Kai. How's it going? It's nice to see you. Eat
Hello
lamb.
Kai, I hope you have fun tonight.
Yeah, it's nice to see you. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Much lamb. Very hi. Pretty good. Tired though? Yeah, same. Freaking same. Look what Maui made me do. Look, now I have a head pat. I have to manually toggle them though. So now what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to learn how to do Artemis's freaking thing so that oh, what can go wrong with writing shitty songs? Writing. Okay. So we making creepy dude. Now we need to shade this. Okay, I need to do this wall first, I think.
Choo-choo, mother.
I'm sorry. Okay. There. Artemis hat duck. Oh, you want the there. That's the best you get. You can have an Artemis head pat. That's the best I got. Make a third smaller hand. Oh my god. Fuck you. Okay, you know what? Okay. Oh, that was the wrong, this is the wrong scene. Okay. Okay, and then I just want to make it like a little bit bigger. There. It's perfect. Alright, and then we hide that. And then I go back to arting. And then this one is small art head pat. And it's gonna be head pat too. Okay, now you have tiny head pat, big head pat, me head pat. I'm not gonna lie, this one is the funny one. Little tiny head pat. I'm not gonna lie, I like the tiny. I'm just gonna do that randomly. I'm not gonna lie, Jamie, that one is pretty good. That's fire. A little head pat. I swear to God, if Kude says hi in chat. I swear to God, if Kude says hi in chat before bed. You know what I could do? I don't see Kude in YouTube chat or Twitch chat. Yeah, Kude's doing work. You know what I am gonna do? So what are we actually drawing? Blood orb. I feel left out of ghost combo. I'm not actually having a ghost combo. I just told Kude go to bed. But I am gonna just super quickly just super quickly just quickly paste that right there. Reminds me of the dark days. I sent Kude a picture of the head pat on the little duck hat. By the way, it's a couch, not a hat. Reminds me of the dark days. The days when it all should have left it a surprise. True, but he's probably not gonna come tonight. Cause he has to go to bed. It's like, fucking Jesus Christ. The Celeste playthrough where Abby was just watching other stream? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't even know what you're talking about. There was a time... Is there something on top of a TV, not a hat? No. Did you not see? Here, one second. When I'm gonna go back to the Artamis Sona. It's a duck on top of a couch. Could have made it. Yeah. And then I gave it a head pat. I put it on the antenna, remember? Yeah. Head pat. I asked how she'd wear a hat. Yeah, on the antenna. Or just on the edge of the TV. Probably on the edge of the TV, that makes more sense. Okay. I think shading probably makes sense. Yeah, I agree. The edge of the TV does kind of look cooler. Okay. There, something like that. I have to fucking shade these fingers, Jesus Christ. Window. In 4 months, Abby will download Mix It Up, I hope. Why? Why mix it up? Why mix it up when I have way more control with Artamis? Like, genuinely. The thing is if I use Mix It Up, I'm at the whims of what Mix It Up can do. And sure, the same thing is true of the software that I'm using. But, the software that I'm using is... Okay, then make the redeem? Yeah, I will. That's the entire reason of doing this. I'm just not gonna do it during stream. Because I'd have to look up how to do redeems using the API that I'm doing. And, it's a pain. That part would take a bit longer, because I genuinely don't have Mix It Up. And I'm not about to download Mix It Up in the middle of stream, just so that I can make your redeem. Also, I'm confident that it would require restarting Artamis, so... She normally doesn't take long to restart, but it's still a process, so...
Hello Levy, how are you?
Hi Levy! I hope you had a good stream. I lurked for some of it, but then I had to go. I did. How are you? I'm doing good. I have to shade this complex nightmare, but other than that... Right now I'm blocking out shading. So it's all like... It's like... the color areas. This is gonna have to be darker even still. Darker. No, I told you in DMs and I'll talk to you about it later. It's not that I don't want to explain it to you. I even did, even though I told you that I wanted you to reach out. It's not that I don't want to explain it. You're I think you're misunderstanding my intentions there. I want it to be good. And I'm not gonna... I could make the redeem right now. And just do the head pats manually for this stream. But then I'm gonna have to remove the redeem, figure out how to do the redeems in Artemis's code, and then try not to miss any that happen between now and when it's properly implemented, you know? Like, if you really insist on it, I could do... just hop in and make a quick redeem. Like, that's the thing I can do. It's just, it's a little annoying to have, to do all of that and then, you know, have to undo it. What's a good number? There you go. There you go, Maui. You're welcome. Obviously, it's super easy to undo it. Like, I am kind of, in a way, just making excuses. It's more like, I don't want to go through the effort of doing a thing to just undo a thing, to then do it again. It's tedium. But you know what? It's fine. For the viewers, it's for a friend who particularly has been asking me for this redeem. And she's right. Like, you're not wrong. Okay.
I'll fall in love if you say you love my stuff. I wanna feel your skin pressed up against mine. It's a real fucking problem. I wanna know when you give me your time. I want you to feel my insides.
Good, I went to bed. Good. It's like fucking holy crap. For reference, Kuda stays up doing his crap and it's like 5 a.m. 5:30 a.m. Maui, it's 5:30 a.m. Why are you up? Anyway, and he fucking stays up doing this crap for his job. And I'm like, dude, go to bed. You know what I mean? You ever just have to tell one or the other of them to just go the fuck to bed? I'm sure you know what I mean. Really? I talk to you that way. I tell you to go to bed. Hmm. Everything it's been done before. It isn't that new. No, I don't really know it. It kind of feels like I'm not close enough with anyone to have those conversations. Really? So why don't you be? Like, what's stopping you? Do you just not like talking to Kude, or...? Obviously, I don't mean it in any particular negative way. But, like... Why do you... Why not? True. I do know what you mean in that regard. I don't know. I never feel like Faye is not interested in talking. I imagine it depends on what you talk about, though. I want it to be reciprocated. Fair. That's actually really understandable. I wouldn't want to be, I would not be very happy with, the idea of someone who only talks to me because I talk to them. You know what I mean? Obviously you do, because that's kind of the thing you're complaining about. So, like, yeah. But, I don't know. I feel like... maybe not Kude, because maybe you don't know Kude very well. I made it a point to get to know Kude, because I have that whole pinning bit, and, like... I was like, well, if I'm gonna, you know, pretend to be all naughty, I might as well, like, know them a little bit, you know, so they know it's not, like, it's a bit. Cause, yeah, it's pretty obvious that, like, when I'm like that with Kune, it's clearly a bit. I mean, like, I like the whole pinning thing, but I don't know Kude. I mean, I know Kude as much as I, made myself get to know them. And I tell myself to get over it, ignore the bad feelings, but then I feel myself being left behind. Yeah. In my opinion, and I don't know shit, it's just my opinion. Maybe reaching out more is a good thing. I often reach out to Kude about all sorts of stuff. Are you trapped in ads right now? Or do you have an anti-ad protection? I didn't get an ad? Okay, okay. What I was saying is, like, I not necessarily force myself, but I reach out to Kude specifically about random things all the time. Not just necessarily about, you know, Faye's stream, but like things that are adjacent to it. Like, today Kude was talking about the princess, and I asked to talk to them about it, and then I talked to Kude about it. And, like, I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like, as much as I am a viewer of Faye, I also am, like, a friend, so I approach how I meet Kude in conversation as if I'm, you know, a friend who cares about the stream, because I am a friend who cares about the stream, you know? Yeah. And it's like, it's kind of the same thing with Faye. I like to talk to Faye about things that are like interests of mine in Faye. You know? I don't particularly go to talk to Faye about, I don't know, random stream problem of the week. You know? Or whatever. I'm not saying that you do. I'm just like, in general, I try and keep the conversations that Faye and I have about stuff that Faye and I find interesting. But I also don't know the sorts of things that you and Faye talk about, because, you know, Faye likes to keep other people's stuff private, as she should. I don't know, I feel like... Do you not, do you never reach out and just ask her how she's doing? I mean, it might be presumptuous of me, but I just sort of assumed you did. Like, all the time. For whatever reason. She gives me the impression that she really does like talking to you. I reach out to everyone and ask them how they're doing. Oh, good. Does that not... Does that not spark into talking about stuff? No one does that to me, I do that to you. Not really, I feel like most people give monosyllabic response, so I drop it. Sometimes I get lucky and people want to speak. Huh. I don't know. It's good how about you, lube, and then dead. That's true. I do know what you mean there. That does happen a lot more than I'd like. Not necessarily with anybody in particular, but just in general. It can be really annoying when you're trying to start a conversation and then it just sort of ends. But yeah, you're not a bother. I think I think it really just depends on what you're reaching out for. Cause you've reached out to me plenty of times to talk about crap, and I'm just like not really in the mood to talk about that crap. And so I kind of say like, I don't know, let's talk about something else. You know? But then, you know, there's other times where you like don't reach out and I'm like, hey, I guess. But there's like other times where I'll reach out and you'll be kind of do the same thing. I'm not trying to call you out. That's not, I hope you understand that's not the intention with that statement. Yeah, I get that. I meant other times than that. Yeah, I know. I am not good at doing that either. So the light source should be like here, kind of right in front of it and to the side. Woo, got a bit of sewing done? There. Also, this is flipped. So right now I'm working in flipped. I used to crochet a lot. I'd like to be able to get back into it, but it's a hard hobby to a hard hobby to stay into. God damn it. Excuse me? I didn't pick anything like that. Thank you very much. I want to crochet a plushie as fan art to my favorite VTubers. That sounds awesome. Plushie Faye is such a fucking vibe. Oh my god. Plushie Faye is such a vibe. Little bit broke. Fill the inside with some styrofoam? Yeah. Nah, I'm with you. I feel that. That sounds awesome. I would want a Faye plushie. Like, so bad. I hate the freaking huge ones. You know, I keep thinking the word hermana is esposa, and that's very bad. I just want to say that, cause that's oof. Yeah, yeah. Keck. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. So there's that. So I need to make sure I know my nouns good. Fuck. Okay. That looks alright. How do you say handcuffs in Spanish? What makes you think I know that? What makes you think that I know that? Esposar? Okay. News to me. Oh my god. Yeah, I got that pretty quickly. That's an interesting choice. That's definitely a choice. I mean, they don't call it the old ball and chain for nothing. Freaking, I can't believe that. That's hilarious. Ball and chain, yeah. I also think it's an interesting saying. Ew, this one's looking bad. Ick. Ick. Eh. It's got some shape. This one actually makes sense in the brain. Let's flip it. Yeah, this one makes sense. This one not so much. This is still a bit but I think with true. I mean, yeah. Okay. Less terrible. Still bad though. You know why? It's because this doesn't have any shape. I want the light source to be kinda here. But like, a bit off the screen. Yeah, well... that's kinda just how marriage is. You know? Like... yeah. You're different before and after, and that's a good thing. And also not. I think it really depends. But I understand why that's a saying. Being married is hard. Crows and they started just packing my head. Oh, when I call the head, time is nice. Yeah. It's not... it's complicated. So like... the more you like someone, the more they can frustrate you. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you don't care about someone, them being frustrating isn't really gonna bother you. Because they're whatever, you know? But if you care about the person, when they let you down, or make you angry, you feel that passion more. Because that person means a lot to you. So them making you feel that way is, the feeling is stronger. Yeah, you can be a lot more forgiving to people you don't care about. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The lyrics don't follow the original phrase. I'm trying my best, please leave me alone. I wasn't born with the things you have.
My dad complained about that a lot whenever I'm willing to put up with something. He sure does, that way he does. Eh? More than he does. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. I mean, that is how it is, right? It's the same thing with, like, online friends, too. It's like, the online friends that upset me that aren't, like, my close friends, it doesn't upset me as much. But, like, if a close friend says or does something, that's a lot more upsetting. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that you fully get that. And listen to a podcast about one of those books. I think
Welcome Oreos. How are you?
knowing is different than, like, learning is different than knowing or something. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Doing is different than knowing. Being in a relationship is very different. Yeah, being in a relationship is very different to knowing about relationships. Also, hello Cookie, nice to see you. Have a good lurk, a good Kirk, like Captain Kirk but spelled wrong. Keck. Why is the YouTube chat so freaking huge? I didn't set it like that. We're doing some cell shading on the creepy dude. Maui, did you design the princess class? I don't think that it was you. Personally, and again, this is just my opinion as an outsider, I think the two of you are very new emotionally, and that can be hard. And I don't think it was either of your fault that your guys' follow-through ended the way it did. I don't think it was destined to fail, that's not what I'm saying. I think that it's really hard for two people in your situation to make it work because you are both still quite new at relationships. I don't think that's a bad thing either. Based on my desire for a support class that is very support focused, I thought of a really cool class, and I'm probably gonna ask Kude to make it. So it's like the Taoist or the Angel or Devil, except the whole gimmick is that it's about playing the boss and the party. So, your number 1 and 2 moves would affect how the party takes damage, and how you take damage, or how the party does heals, or how you take heals. And depending on which one of those 2 moves you use, so like with the 2 support moves, depending on how well you use them by reading the boss and the party, or communicating with everybody, you would get power for your 3rd move, which is a full, like, if you use it, your power is gone, sort of deal. So it's like the Taoist and stuff where you build up to a strong attack, but it's more focused around doing a good job building power, and then letting it go. The thought that I had was 1 move. Yeah, I'll comment on that in a second. So the first move is more, well, first or second, one of the first 2 moves is more like, if you do it, I don't know, the party takes less damage, but you take the same, and any damage you take goes towards your attack. So if you get hit by the coup de bonk that brings you down to 1 HP, or whatever, that would really buff that attack, or whatever. And then the other one would be on party heals, so maybe it makes party heals more effective, and then for the heals you get attack. And the 3rd one is just release all the attack you built up. I haven't fully realized the class, but that's the idea. I think it's kind of cool, personally. Trying to pair with someone who doesn't know about relationships and learn together sounds way easier than asking someone to teach you, and they could date a normal person who knows. See, that, in my opinion, is where you kind of have a bit of a misunderstanding, I think, maybe. It's like, I'm gonna bring it to naughties for a second, and I'm gonna have to sidestep it a bit, because I don't have the tag. But if you're new at naughties, you're not gonna know how to do stuff. And it's gonna be like, you're not gonna know how to make it work. And, even though it's good, even though you can manage to make stuff happen, it's not necessarily gonna be good for either person if you guys can't figure out what works. And if you both don't know how to do it, then you'll get something that works, but it won't be as good as if one of you knew what you're doing. But if you have someone who knows what being in a relationship is like, who has a bit of experience there, or in, bringing back to the naughties analogy, if they know what they're doing, they can sort of show you the ropes and give you that practice that you need to be able to perform when you're the one who knows more. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't just start off knowing how to figure it out. You have to learn how to figure it out. And it's easier to learn how to figure it out if you have someone to guide you. You know? I hope that makes sense. But the same thing's true of a relationship. If you're having a relationship and you both kind of don't know how to have a relationship, then you're both gonna kinda can't I get this to... I think I need to come at this with more of an angle. Yeah, that was better before. I think it's too much to ask to get anyone willing to help me. Like, who's realistically gonna waste their time to guide me? Someone who cares about you. Someone who wants your success. Who cares about you. And is willing to put in the effort. That's not that uncommon. Like, I know at least 2 people in your life who care about you a lot and who want to see you succeed and are willing to spend time to guide you, maybe not in a romantic or any other sort of way like that, but like in life as, someone who wants to see you make good path through it, I know people who care about you like that, who are more than willing to waste lots of time to quote-unquote waste lots of time on you. Do you know what I mean? And you'd be surprised. Yeah, you do know that there's a... There's a remixing... I haven't dated anyone since I was 24. Fair. See what I mean? But that doesn't mean that that's not a thing that's come... I mean... What I'm trying to say is that there is a number of people who reach a specific age range, in that like 25 to 40 range, where they might be deciding to reevaluate where they are up to that point and decide to change things. There's a surprising turnover in your age range. Kai, is that by choice, or is that because you haven't met anyone who fits your kind of guidelines? Like, I know your preference is there, but like, is it just that you haven't met someone who vibes with your, you know, or is it just that, like, nah? Bit of both? Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know you will. We've talked about this. That's not true, in my opinion, Kai. I mean, if you were an arrow ace, that might be... that might be a little different. But, like... there are plenty of relationships that don't focus around that stuff. The chronically ill part is annoying, but, like, I know of a few people who are, incredibly ace and quite demi. And they kind of do perfectly fine. And I think, personally, it really depends. I can understand how it's hard to find someone who expects that of the relationship. But that isn't to say that it's impossible or should be difficult. I'm not gonna speak on whether or not it is, because I don't know. That's not something that I'm aware of. So, you know, that's not really my place to talk. Who is more normal, so to speak? Typical. More typical. I know what you mean. I can definitely agree that your dating pool is more limited. Yeah, and honestly, I think, Kai, that's how it should be. I think it's more important, in my opinion, that you're happy with who you are and the sort of things that make you you before you try and share that with someone else. And I think that's a big part of a relationship, is learning you. Because, like, as much as a relationship is two people, you know, being together and being a unit, relationships are also about what each individual brings to the table. And if you don't have anything that makes you uniquely you, or if you don't bring something unique to the table, then why? You know what I mean? Then why bother? And, yeah. It's hard to it's hard to do that whole relationship thing if you don't have something like that going on for yourself. You know? And this is the end of that story. Yeah. I saw the ads come in. You're just gonna let the ad break where it's chorus. Yeah. Missed some of that story. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how I ended that, but the gist was that you need to have something unique about yourself that is for you, because even though relationships are about the two of you in the whole and the other person, relationships are also about yourself and what you want to do. And having something that you want to strive for and do is important, because, like, you can't support your partner if you have nothing to support. You know what I mean? But also, like, you need to have something that's you. Can't pour from an empty cup. Yes! Yes. That's such a good... Yeah, that's such a good, freaking there's a word for it. Thingy, what's it? Jesus Christ. Someone just closed the door very, I want to say loud. It wasn't quite loud, but kinda was. Okay, this is... Nope, mess that up. I don't think it's the red flags, Ellie. I think, personally, and this is just my opinion, I don't know shit, I'm just somebody who is your friend and who cares about you and has gotten to know you a bit. There are so many people out there that are much lower risk in comparing. That's why I just have to... No, it's not that. Relationship is also circumstance. Like... like, I... yeah, relationship is quite circumstance, and it doesn't necessarily work or do the way you expect. It kinda, like, I kinda said before how it, like, comes out of nowhere and when you least expect it. And, you know, it's cheesy to say it that way, but it really kinda does. It's like, the people who are into you don't necessarily choose to be into you. They just sorta meet you, learn about you, like you, and choose to continue to like you. And your red flags are something you're trying to work on. And I think as long as they continue to be positively, like, as long as you continue to be growing and, you know, being more, positively yourself, I think you are more than capable of growing past them. Like, I've told you about, say, my growth story before, and, like, I think... yeah. I think what you're going through is honestly related to a lot of other stuff. Do you, though? Like... yeah, you do, obviously, but, like... beyond you needing space because of your whole situation and coming out of relationship and, you know, emotional confusion and, complicated feelings and such. Like, beyond that, I have never found it hard to stay in contact with you. I think that a little bit of it comes from my desire to talk to you and, you know, to be your friend and hang out and find out how you're doing and all of that. But, you know, part of that is just also your, you also do reach out and say hi. And as much as I agree that, because you have an uncommon willingness to reach out, you are exceptional in that, you're not wrong. I'm not gonna argue that point because you're absolutely correct. I make an effort to reach out to my friends because I care about my friends. And but I don't think that that is something that you struggle with, because you do that sort of thing with me quite often, or at least you used to. Because you had a genuine desire to talk to me all of the time, and with that genuine desire, you made it a point to spend time together and to talk and all of that stuff, so you would reach out and, you know, say hi and genuinely want to talk about something that is productive or, you know, happy or you know, our shared interests, or... Yeah. It does take deliberate effort and thinking, and it does on my part too. Like, I could just not message Faye in the morning and say hello, good morning. I could just not reach out to you and say hi. And, I mean, lately I haven't because you've asked me not to, but that doesn't mean that I don't think about doing so. Well, and see, that's the part that I think is negative. It's not... It doesn't matter who initiates the conversation. What matters is that both people want to keep talking. And as long as both people want to talk, it doesn't really matter. You know? Like, when we're talking and having a good time chatting about whatever the fuck, it doesn't really matter who said hi first, because we're talking about whatever and not giving a fuck. How can both people want to talk if one always finds an excuse to end the conversation? Are you talking about me? Or are you just meaning in general? Or is that just something that you regularly experience? I miss reading social cues that are obvious to most. I struggle with that too. I don't understand a lot of social cues, and I have said some really cringe shit on multiple accounts. And, it's not the end of the world that I say ridiculously fucking crazy cringe shit all the time. Most of the time it's funny. Okay, no, it's fine. That's not what I meant. I'm saying, like, there have been times that you have assumed that I'm not interested in a conversation, and I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't, like, the sort of thing that you meant. I think there's a reason I tend to hang out with neurospicy people. Yeah, true. True. Other neurospicy people get it. They understand the struggles. And they're like, oh. It's sorry, Maui, I didn't mean to be accusatory. That's not what I meant. When I'm in a call, I will ask nonsense and listen to people talk nonsense because I like listening to passionate people. True. Oh my god, yes. That's the other thing, though. Like, yeah, I get that that would make you angry. It would be like if I said I didn't want to talk, and then and then I went out and hang out with all my other friends. While you know, not being able to do so. It makes respecting boundaries difficult. And it hurts. So I know how you feel there. Yeah. I mean, I get that. Yeah, it does hurt quite a bit. It happens with chatters too, though. And I try not to take that personally, but it happens. Like, I'll have friends who are hanging out in my chat, and then they'll go to bed, or they'll, you know, say, oh, I'm tired, I gotta go do stuff else, like chores or whatnot. And then, because I lurk in other friends' streams, I see that they're just off chatting in a different friend's stream, and I'm like, oh, shit. Head pat. But I don't really blame them. Like, not to call you out again, but I've seen you do that to me. And I don't get upset because, you know, you probably didn't mean to. If that makes sense. But, like, it's not your intention. Because there are times that you say you're tired, and then you see that your favorite streamer is on, and you go and watch them. Because you're tired. The other day, you went to bed after we were chatting, and then, I saw you in stream, like, twice, but you didn't know that I had POBB lurked up, so I saw you in chat, like, the whole time. And I'm not upset, because you should go hang out with POBB. She's a great streamer, and she streams in our midnight time, so it's really valuable too. But, like, did I tell you I was going to sleep? You did. And that's why it's like, I don't think you meant to do that. But, like, it happens. You said you were gonna go to bed, and then you didn't go to bed because you got distracted hanging out with people that you like hanging out with. I was one of those people. But, like, I knew you didn't do it on purpose, and I knew you weren't trying to hurt my feelings or lie to me or, you know, make me feel whatever kind of way. I was like, well, clearly Maui forgot to go to bed. I told you PO started that day. But sure, yeah. Or no, maybe you did and I was like, yeah, I saw. But yeah. Again, I'm not trying to be accusatory. I don't think that you did anything on purpose or that... Like, what I'm saying, I'm more trying to bring it up as a, like, it's not always malice, you know? Like, sometimes it's just, oh, I want to go to bed, and then I go say hi to some friends and hang out there longer than I meant. I've done that a couple times, where, like, it's bedtime, and I don't know, maybe you're still streaming, or even Faye. Like, I'll go do chores, and I'll hop out of Faye's chat, go in Blue's chat and then accidentally talk for 10 minutes in Blue's chat before going and doing chores. Yeah. I say I'm going to bed and then get distracted. Like, I've done that to Faye. And I don't mean to. I like Faye. Like, a lot. I really like Faye. But, like... I've totally done that to Faye. You didn't tell me you were gonna watch P.O. It doesn't matter. I had said go to bed. You said, I'm gonna go to bed. And then you went offline. And then I saw you in my chat, like, an hour later. Abby, I'm reading the message in Discord. Fair. Fine. If you're reading it in Discord, then you know better. I don't have Discord open, and I don't feel like checking back. Okay. Oh, that's neat. Again, maybe I misunderstood the conversation. Oh, my point isn't that you've made me feel like you've done that. My point is that it can happen accidentally. And without malice. I literally told you I'm watching P.O. now. That was after. Or maybe I'm misremembering which day it happened. It was the day that I had said, oh yeah, I saw you in P.O.'s chat right before I raided, or something like that. It was that day. Because I had told you to go to bed, and you're like, yeah, I'll go to bed. And then, I think you said P.O.'s on, you're gonna go watch them for a bit. And I said to go to bed. Probably. Again. I don't remember the conversation exactly. I remember telling you to go to bed, and you being like, sure, I'll go to bed. It could be a different day that I'm thinking of, though. My memory's kinda shot, to be honest. And if you're looking at the receipts, then I guess I'm just wrong. I remember feeling like you had said that you're going to bed. And then... yeah. And then you didn't go to bed. It doesn't look half bad. Looks better this way. Probably because I shaded it that way. This needs lower shading. This one, so these ones are shading in this direction. So these two are shaded as if the light is coming from this way. And this one is shaded like this, and this one is shaded like this. This one's not so bad, actually. This one's more like this direction, and this one's more like this direction. If I made these be more like that, heck, only this one, I think it'd be fine. For this one though, I think I need a bit more here. Or maybe I just do focus on making the highlights high up here. Despite it being 28C, I crave hot chocolate while eating it. Opposite thing. Love ice cream in the middle of winter. There is no better time, in my eyes, to eat an ice cream sandwich than -5 in the middle of winter while it's snowing. Freaking winter ice cream is the best. Like, hands down. Especially, like, ice cream sandwiches. Oh my god, I love it. I will give myself hypothermia to eat an ice cream sandwich outside in the freezing cold. This is a well-known pattern of behavior. Let me be bundled up with my ice cream? Yes! I have an ungodly tolerance for cold weather though, so... 3 and a bit more weeks of knitting. Nice, nice, nice. I need to get... I need to force myself to get back into that stuff. Because I have been wanting for a little while now to get, like, way back into it. Gonna replace with those pixel art bullet journal. Nice. That sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds cool. Alright, that's 1 color down. Time for like 3 more. Yeah. Bit more compact for when traveling a giant blanket with a messy yarn. True. True. That's the hard part though, right? Like, freaking... I told you I would speak later at your bedtime. Then the next day at 7 a.m., 2 hours before your bedtime, watching PRE. Yeah, because I saw you after you leave chat. Okay. Maybe I misinterpret that as you saying you're going to bed. I remember you saying you were tired. Maybe it was in a different chat. When I was away from knitting, I just marked my stuff on a spreadsheet. I mean, yeah. I always found the hardest part about that sort of crafts work is managing all the freaking yarn. Like, either you have bins of the shit,
Fridays come so easy when you're alone. Cut the cord to my telephone. If they want me out, they're gonna need to scream. It's hard to hear the reinforced concrete. Humans don't
I stored it in a hat box. I mean, yeah. 570 hours, 14 different. Okay, fair. No, it's not. What? What? What do you mean 5 p.m. to 7 a.m.? No, you're right, that is 14 hours. That's crazy. Yeah. I get that. You know, I think... Again, I'm more than ready to drop this conversation, but you don't seem to be. My point wasn't that I think you were doing anything malicious. My point was that I was under the impression that you were going to bed. I think you had ended stream. Or someone was streaming, and you said, I'm going to bed. I was under the impression that you didn't want to chat because you were going to do resting. Either because you had been up all night, or I don't know. But my point, did you expect me sleeping 14 hours? No. I mean, what I meant was that I thought that you had gone after watching someone like Faye and saying you wanted to go to bed, or watching your stream and then saying you wanted to go to bed, or something of the sort. It's fine. My point is that misunderstandings happen, and that people doing that and, you know, disappearing and going to a different person's chat isn't always malicious. Sometimes it is just kind of rude because people do that. But also, like Kai was saying, I also kind of just forget and join a chat and am there now for longer than I meant to be. Sure, sometimes people do. I'm not talking about the one-off. I take care to never do that. Yeah, I get that you mean like a regular pattern of behavior. But like, even... Yeah, I don't know.
I'll fall in love if you say you like my stuff. I wanna feel your skin.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't particularly think it's malicious. Is just kind of what I wanted to stress. That's all. This one needs to be bigger. Not the right color. Bigger. Exemplified by me reaching out to you and telling you that I'm watching PO the other day, but I did tell you. When did I tell you I was going to bed? At some point shortly before that. I think maybe it might have been in someone else's stream. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, again, I'm willing to take the L here and just say I'm misremembering it. That's what I remember happening. And even if that, like, my point in bringing it up isn't that I think that you are hypocritical or anything. Like, the point of bringing it up is to say that misunderstandings happen. Even if you didn't tell me that you're going to bed, I thought you were going to bed. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if at no point in the conversation you said anything at all about going to bed, I, whether through assumption or through some other conversation or just through me knowing your habits, even though I know you're a gremlin and never fucking sleep, through all of that, at some point, in some way, I thought you were going to bed. And then I saw you in Pio's chat. And I didn't really care because do what you want. But, I'm saying that, like, that wasn't malicious behavior on your part, even if I interpreted it as something similar to what you were describing. Like, obviously I didn't think that you intentionally lied to me and wanted to go do something else. I genuinely think you like being around me, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Okay, that's like 2 of the frickin' appendages. Fucking Jesus Christ. I knew this one would be a pain to draw. Not a bad thing, just... It'll be nice when I can switch gears back to normal... Back to the special effects part.
Wasted waiting for moments to come.
I think... Yeah. I don't know. My point just being that it doesn't... It's not on purpose.
Apply in the real world now.
Such a freaking difficult drawing, oh my god. This isn't even the hardest thing I've drawn this week. Wonder how many creases I've forgotten. That one's fully bent. But now, look back and break it down. Oh. This one. Oh. Wrong layer. I'm on a chess match. Will it spawn later? Yeah, no problem. You don't have to respond right away. I don't ever think that you just dip. Although you can if you need to. I don't give a shit. Like, people got their own shit. You don't have to be here. Want you here. You don't have to. Like, go to chess. Chess is fun. Spawn when you want to. I can be patient. Some things are worth being patient for. I do give a shit. I know you give a shit. I'm saying that I don't care when, like, people have shit to do. And sometimes shit to do is, I don't know, playing chess. And I don't think that you don't want to be here. I know you do. Like, I know that you do want to be here. I'm more meant it in general. Like, I don't care. I'm just here to vibe and draw. Dum, 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 dum. Okay. Next, this big fucking chunky bit at the bottom. Gonna be more on the bottom there anyway, so I don't know why I'm making it. Gonna have to use a darker color anyway. I smothered my king and self-checkmated. Poetic to this conversation, George Lucas would be proud. Oof. I think you're too hard on yourself. It's fucking going. swear there's something up with the pen pressure. Fuck, I can't make consistent line sizes. Being annoying. Hey look. I tried to make those the same. It feels like Windows ink is lagging. I'm not hard on myself for some things and too hard on myself on others. Yes. Yes. I concur with that statement. But I don't think it's necessarily because you have any fucking I should work harder on my passions? Yes. Yes, you should. I think if you ever heard that that saying like you can't find it's like you can't really how was it? It's the general saying is something like you can't find someone who will care about you if you can't care about yourself, or you can't love someone if you can't. It's fucking I don't know how it goes. That whole idea of being like you gotta do you and know you before you can do others and know others. You know? Yeah. I genuinely think focusing on your passions and stuff is more important. A little bit broke. I think I care about myself enough. I get what you're saying. I don't think that I'm on that step. I think that's kind of one of the most important base steps. Like, you're very worried about, the idea of, like, whether or not you'll find love, or are capable of being loved, or all of that stuff. You know what I mean? And it's not about that stuff. Like, that's not what makes a relationship do. Like, sure, that stuff is important, but like, what matters more is like being able to enjoy time with the person. Like, does talking with them make you feel good, sort of deal. The other stuff is like really not important. Something that to be careful or carefree that it'll come eventually. You're not wrong. It's not just gonna come from nowhere. It's not about play the lottery like crazy. It's like that's one way you could do it. Meeting people is different from how I think you experience it. I'm not really one to talk on this because I don't tend to meet lots of people romantically, you know, being married and all. So it's okay if you feel like I don't have any grounds to speak on this. But like, meeting people isn't about I don't know. Meeting people is something that happens because not necessarily you're in the right place at the right time, but because you're constantly putting yourself in situations to meet people. Like, if you're constantly putting yourself in situations where meeting people is an expected outcome, then you can be surprised if you don't meet people.
Hi Clownman122, this is going to be a fun stream today.
Hey, hi, hello. How's it going, Clown Man? What? Thank you for the follow. We do anonymous follows here so that people don't feel like they have to come out of lurk just to follow. But I appreciate you here nonetheless. How is it going? It's going good? Nice. It's been a long night of drawing a creepy blood orb. And also, apparently we're talking about relationship troubles. But like, what are you? What do you mean, what am I? You mean, cause I got like a big honkin' beak schnoz? I'm a bird. It's in the name. My name is Abby the Duck. I go by Abby, or Abby Duck. Or I guess sometimes also Duck. and I'm a variety streamer from Eastern Canada. And I... She's a duck. Yeah. And I'm a duck. And I make duck noises. And sometimes. Especially when I'm frustrated. I quack when I'm frustrated. Sometimes. That's a thing that happens. And, yeah. I like to just cozy vibes and hang out and chill. Also, I have a commission to do. Cause, holy crap. Whoops. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Quick 17 times the same. Move it, clown. You're standing on my wing. I quote that from a sitcom. Yeah. She also plays Hollow Knight Flower on her head because she's very good. Yeah. I like to... My favorite one of the costumes that I have is the Hollow Knight flower. It's very the vibe. Okay, I might need to zoom in for this one. And sulking. I'm gonna skip this one. I'm not feeling it. Oh. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know that movie. Ag. And then run this layer. Alone. I wasn't born with the things you love. Why is my phone making noises? I don't even know if that's my phone. That just might be the wife's phone. No, Disney. It's Disney. Yeah, I know what Jam Farm you meant. Never mind, it's just people who are streaming. You know what I haven't done in a while that I like need to do immediately? I haven't saved in a while. Nice. That is actually starting to kind of come together. Right now it's all shading and no highlights, so it's gonna look flat and muted. You watched all the Hannah Montana and iCarly? It's Drake and Josh? Strange and Josh. Maybe I don't want the dark on that one. Yeah, I think I like it better without. With just the odd. Yeah, I like that a bit better. Lizzie McGuire. Kim Possible? Yes. You know what they say. Call me, beat me if you're gonna need me. Oh, freaking hi, Soul. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, Raiders! Naked roll mats are so less cool. What am I seeing?
Welcome Stone Soul.
You're
Welcome to
seeing
the stream. I hope you have fun.
a very creepy blood orb that has no highlights on it, so it looks like it's a matte painting. Looks very flat. I'll show you in a second. Let me finish with this bit of shading. Okay, so we've got this creepy blood orb thing, and yeah, creepy. I like it. Thank you for the shout out, Maui. I was gonna do that, but I needed a minute. Thank you for covering me. It's not want, it's need. So like I said, this is a commission I'm working on. So it's for someone's D&D campaign. I'm over here. And yeah, that's the reason why. As for like, I was just told draw a creepy blood orb with hands. If I'm being frank, I wasn't given that much instructions, so I'm just kinda rolling with whatever I vibe with is creepiest. I had, this, like, bird claw thing here used to be a foot. It used to kind of come down like this, and then there'd be a foot there. But I was asked to get rid of it. They were like, but a foot looks weird. I was like, yeah, but it's creepy. Because it's got, like, the triple knee. I'm not gonna say that, what? Then who's vice president? I know it's a freaking, I know it's a fucking, a quote from Great Scott. Yeah, I know it's a quote, but freaking, jeez. Maybe it's one of the players that's the foot thing, right? I was like, but that's so creepy. That's so creepy. One sec. I'll show you. That's the wrong button. This button. One sec. I'm gonna open pod room. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally open something I'm not supposed to. Okay, so there's this one. I know you love that movie so much. Honestly, it's a really freaking good movie. So, yes, I'll eat cookie. Thank you for the cookie. Strangely, I don't remember 2 and 3 that much despite watching it 5 times. 2, I remember a bit. I don't remember 3 at all. Thank you for coming, and thank you for the raid, and that goes for anyone else. If you guys need to raid and head out and do your post-stream care, even as a viewer, Go do that. I value your self-care here, and I want you to go to bed. If it's your bedtime, I want you to go to bed. Orbs for the orb duck? Yes. But yeah, for those who don't know and are still sticking around, I'm a variety streamer from Eastern Canada, and I like to play cozy games and hard games, and I'm a god gamer, and I'll admit that because I'm awesome. Screw you. Like I said, do your post-stream care, get out of here if it's your bedtime, and have a lovely night. And thanks again, Stone, and I'll see you around. Is a good gamer. You are god of gaming. I like to think I'm a pretty good gamer. I very regularly, or I almost never struggle with a game, especially the hard ones. Right now, I'm playing through Celeste for the first time, and it's been pretty good. I learned wave dashing in like 10 minutes. Oh yeah, we have to do down here, this Viscera. I wouldn't say I'm a god of gaming, but I like to think I'm a god gamer. You know, I got them gaming skills. Especially with stuff like platformers. I think I got the stuffs. Okay, I gotta do this without fucking up this part. Or this part. Yeah. There's gotta be like other viscery parts in this middle part, because it's gonna look kind of weird without it. Well, that's the thing. I'll probably come back and redraw the edge here. Maybe I don't mind if I color over it a bit. Everywhere in the universe. For those who don't know the music, it's an indie band called Chastono and Friends. They have a really cute robot who plays drums. And I like to listen to Chaz's songs because he's a G. He's a really good musician and he deserves the love. Can fucking mean something. Like everything has been done before. Ooh, it isn't that new. The Flaming Lips did it too. But we're having fun, so don't be rude. Put your hands into lemon juice now. All your cuts are so obvious. Enjoy the things. Understand. Smart enough. Damn it. What can go wrong with writing shitty songs? Who needs a stabbing from that melon? Better themes overdone. Break. Alien slave. Please, everyone. If you want something new, get the static on the TV. Wow, 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 woo, 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 wee, woo. What? What are you talking about? Where is that in the song at all? Oh, the wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Okay. My favorite line is the I love to steal part. Like, it's the final, the actual, like, chorusy part. And I love to steal. You want something new? Look at the static on the TV. It's the synth thingy at the beginning, cool? I mean, you're not wrong. Do you see how all the layers start to come together? And then when you add highlighting and shit, it starts actually looking like kinda nice. Drippy. Do you mean trying so hard to be Gronk? Did I really? Jesus Christ, how many have I really said that so many times? Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. Like what? Okay. And then I want this one. It's gonna kind of do some of that. If you ain't him, get over it. There. You make a point. Time to give up on my dreams of being Kronk. I'm just gonna leave that how that is. Erase this. Oh my god. I accidentally nudged the zoom in button. I'm gonna have to do a undergore level. So like, there's this stuff here. There's this stuff here. Still an eraser. Here. Watch Dandadan. And have breakfast. Based. Oh yeah, yeah. So there's gonna be gore under there and gore under here. It'll be like, woo, drippy. Woo. Right? And then there's also like little bits of viscera connecting here. Right. And so there's like that, but then there's also gonna need to be another one on top. So it'll be like that. Oh, I have the weird brush on. Let me go back. There'll be like little drippy parts here. Drippy parts like there and here and like stuff like that, and extra drippy ones here, and got the drippers, and that kind of thing. Yeah, so that sort of thing. So I still have to add all of that, and then I can start adding highlights. There. Later. Remove layer. Remove layer. Okay. Bye Absy, I hope the orbs goes well. Maui, we are finishing out in like 10 minutes. And actually, I'm thinking about saving and finishing out now. So, I mean, if you want to head out now, feel free. But we're gonna raid out in like 2 seconds. But yeah, if you feel like you need to head out, go ahead. You don't gotta stay. You'll stay for the raid? Okay. Okay. Who to raid today? Oh my god, I had the window open already. God, I am tired. Have a nice rest of your day. It is so late for me. I am going to bed. That's the plan. The plan is sleep. And don't wake up until sleep is gone. How many peeps we got? We got like 4 peeps right now. Let's go raid a new friend. From the pond to your stream, it's a duck wade. Wonk. Wink. to your stream. Wink. It's duckweed. Here we go. Everybody grab your raid message and toss in whatever raid emotes you like. I just care that you show up in chat. So I'll see ya in the next one. And thank you all for coming. Have a good night. Go to bed. Chat in the new chat and then go to bed. Good night.